Bitcoin just punches over 106, heading into the 107 territory. Ethereum is starting to knock on the breakout door. And altcoins, we got a lot happening in altcoins. We got the Fed that's flipping dovish. Make sure you stick around to the end because we're going to be introducing you to a project that we find is really flying under the radar right now. So make sure you stay with us to the end. Welcome back, Crypto Crew. It's your boy Tom here, bringing you the hottest in crypto and Bitcoin action. If you like what you see, give us a like. Make sure you hit subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure you follow us on X, where we talk about Bitcoin and altcoins all day, every day. All right, here we go. Bitcoin, all right. Right now, currently trading at 107,800, very, very close to that 108 breakout level. It's nearly up 2 grand on the day. The intraday range so far has been, the low has been 105, and right now we're hitting the high of the range today at 107,880. So things are looking really good. That's a 5% surge over the last 2 sessions. So if we look at the Bitcoin all-time high chart right here, I was doing some research just a little bit recently. We gave you the 2 important points. We said that we had a punch up through 106,230. And we have. Now we're heading towards that 108,806. What I think that could happen is the marketplace could get a slight rejection up at the 108, potentially even to take us down to 106,200 again, which would be healthy. And once we take out that high at 108, we're going to be attacking the all-time high here. Once we break through, well, the bears are going to be toast. And as I said earlier, some of our crypto community on the YouTube left some comments that might not age well, but hey, we're all, we all have our opinions, right? And I want to just show you this, all right? Also, if you check out the daily, it's going to happen on the daily as well. This is the 50 EMA. We're above it. If you check out the daily chart, you're going to see we're above the 50 EMA. We reclaimed it. So that is really, really important for us. Now, let's just look at the inverted head and shoulders pattern that we've been talking about, right? This is a very, very strong breakout. Once we get above this neckline right here, we're looking for Bitcoin to really rally. However, Bitcoin dominance is now still in the spotlight, okay? And that's what we're going to talk about, altcoins. So I also want to show you that Ethereum itself. So let's look at Bitcoin back in the actually, let me go over here. Bitcoin versus Ethereum, all right? What we're showing here is, do you remember when they said that Bitcoin was just like a bubble at 8,000 and then it rallied like heck? Well, they're saying the same thing now with Ethereum, but they're reclaiming a new word called boring. Well, it's not going to be boring once we break through 4,500. Then everybody's going to say, wow, I really should have paid attention to Ethereum because, as you know, Ethereum is backed by BlackRock. It's also backed by Fidelity. There's a lot of good stuff happening in Ethereum, and we're watching it very, very closely. And Justin will be covering that over in the live stream today at 10 a.m. So make sure you join that live stream. I'll tell you a way that you can get involved in it. All right. So now, if we look at Bitcoin dominance, okay, Bitcoin dominance, all right. Dominance is pushing towards 70%. And since Bitcoin is recovering, there's a lot of Bitcoin dominance. Now, what happened before in 2021, dominance collapsed and altcoins exploded. And that's what we're expecting. So don't fade the rotation, okay? Altcoins are starting to get ready to explode. I know we've been saying it. We're all tired of hearing about it. But really, now with the recovery, with the Fed actually talking, dovish, this could be the time that we really, really have to pay attention to this market. So altcoin season, it's happening now before the crowd sees it. Make sure you catch our live stream. We'll show you the setup. So I'm going to show you this right here. Okay. Altcoin market cap, we've broken through the high. So that's why we're saying that we're reclaiming the all-time highs while most retailers are asleep. Now, if we take one step further and we look at Coinbase, all right, Coinbase stock is blasting off. Meanwhile, altcoins are still just stretching. The divergence won't last. You're not bullish enough, all right? If we come on over to the total altcoin market, all right, 2017 changed lives, 2021 minted millionaires, 2025 more liquidity, more upside. make sure you're in it before it begins. You don't want to chase candles. Now, there's generational wealth that was accumulated here. And speaking of generational wealth, let me introduce you to Nomy. Okay, it's an important spotlight that we have on today. Something that we've been digging into, a project that might be flying under the radar for now, but could absolutely explode in the incoming cycle. You can go to their website to check them out, nomyfi.com. That's nomyfi.com. Okay. And, if you look at their website, you're going to see it's a fully integrated global crypto wealth platform. It's built for everyday users and institutions, and it offers tools to buy, earn, and manage your digital assets all in one place. You've got interest accounts, fixed stocking, you got instant crypto swaps, all backed by $7 billion in insurance. Okay. You can come on over and you can check them out on X, all right, where they're already making waves. They were in Leon 2025, and they're building quietly but with serious momentum. You'll see bullish community chatter, solid partnerships, and constant alignment with macro narratives, including the Genius Act and ongoing themes. Now, I'm going to take you right over to the chart, all right? This is where you could see the chart, okay? Nomy token is in early access, just under 6 cents. This could be the kind of setup you look back and say, damn, I saw it early and I didn't do anything with it. The structure is clean, and when you compare it to something like NEX, which ran from cents to over $3, Nomy could even go further with its infrastructure and regulation first model. So if you're hunting for high side, upside, fully regulated plays this cycle, Nomy might be your next move. Now, here's a quick note for you guys. Part of this video is supported by Nomy. And as you already know, we only highlight projects we consider ourselves, and we do highly consider this project. All right, so let's move on. Let's just refresh and talk about what's going on in the altcoin market itself. XRP is up. Solana, XRP is up like 7 to 10%. Solana is soaring at 9 to 13%. Cardano is running hot. We got more low cap gens that we're going to share in our alpha call live at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Link in the description. All right, so what's driving this Bitcoin rally right now? What are we seeing? All right, well, brokered by Trump, we got cooling global tensions and risk-off sentiment. Fed is starting to pivot. It's showing, finally, Powell is showing signs of dovishness. The risk on is back in play. ETF inflows, 350 million into Bitcoin ETFs, 101 million into Ethereum, 1.2 billion in the past 15 days. Institutions are back. We got the technical breakout of 50 above the 50-day and EMA. We got Ethereum heading for the breakout at 2,500. So here's the targets. All right, we're looking at Bitcoin between, if we break 108.5, we're looking at 110, 111 test. All right, Ethereum closed above 2,500, looking like 2,700. So remember, you got to get ready to join our community. And how do you do that? Well, you come on over here, you click this, you'll be taken over to this site where you can join our free trading community where we break down alpha, and we're going to have a live stream happening in 30 minutes from now. So make sure you jump in on that. You want to follow us on our broker of choice, come on over and click this link right here. You'll be taken over to WeX. Now, this broker, as I've been saying, is perfect for us. It's low fees, fast execution. They don't run stops. They're totally professional. It's something you got to check out. If you want to trade live with us, I would suggest that, well, you have the same broker as we have. So that's what I got going for you guys today, Crypto Crew. And remember, always leave some comments for us. Tell us what you think. Make sure you check out Nomy. I'm telling you, I actually, well, I can't say, but I bought some of that stuff. But anyway, so just remember, always, as a short-term trader, make sure you follow us on X. Okay, where we talk about crypto and Bitcoin all day, every day. Make sure you do your own research. And remember, always, as a short-term trader, enjoy the party, but dance near the door. Cheers.